LaShawn, how are the Steelers doing?
They are now 2-1.
Oh.
I think they're doing great. I was really apprehensive with Aaron Rodgers, but keep it doing.
Well, as long as you have an arm and it will travel, I guess that's good. We're not going to talk about the Saints. Well,
that on Sunday, that game was brutal.
yeah. But I will tell you this.
Hey,
We are fielding a team. They're showing up to play. And I don't know why there was some major traffic, but then when you got to the up front, it was just flowing. So have no idea.
it was traffic.
Yeah. Hey, it happens. That's okay. All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket at 9. It's 8:57. Please remember what the deputy told you about having your phones on silent or vibrate. And if there's anyone here who has a relative who's in custody, you're not allowed to talk to the inmates for security reasons. So if you're discovered to be talking to an inmate, you're going to be asked to leave. So we are going to have a jury trial today. A jury's going to be called up. Deputy Laura, you say we're in trial every week. You know, what can we do? Oh, so I just got an email. They're still working on Odyssey. They don't say. They say they're concentrating on, what does this say? They're focusing on the data with the jail. And then Bibliotech Public Library is trying to do a world record attempt. They want to have the most signups for library cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I have the app, and they have a lot of audiobooks for free versus,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are brand new and there's you get them way faster than the library. I love it.
You know, I got my first library card. I want to say I was 4. And you know, you had to have somebody come with you. And that was back in the day when they would have the bookmobile. Do they do bookmobiles anymore?
They do, yeah.
I love the bookmobile.
So I have, who loves them?
Oh, oh. So attorneys, it's a minute before 9. So please remember these instructions. We're going paperless, as you know. And when I say we, there was a decision made, not by this court, that we're going to be going paperless. So when you are ready to approach the court, you need to sign in, and it's going to be first come, first serve on the sign-in sheet. You're not ready until you've conferred with the state and conferred with your client. If your client is in custody, just ask the deputy to bring them out. Once you requested your client, do not leave the courtroom, because for security reasons, there are only so many inmates that are allowed in the courtroom at one time. If your client wishes to speak in a language other than English, we'll need an interpreter. Just let the coordinator or the clerk know. And there's going to be a jury up here at 11:30. All right, when I call your name, please stand and let me know you are here. Vincent Arredondo is custody. Philip Perez, custody. Matthew Tyler Moran.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Juan Andres Aguilar. Benito Vasquez, custody. Darren Anthony Fish. Oh, okay. Benito Vasquez. Benito Vasquez the third. Darren Anthony Fish. Darren Anthony Fish. Adolph Mendoza.
President Council Judge.
Christopher Medellin. Is he in federal court? Okay. All right, David Edward Lopez. Benito Vasquez, and you say virtual booking. And are those the same people, the second and the third? I mean, all right. Hiladario Willers, custody. Valerie Campion, custody. Tavon Palmer. Carlos Perez.
President
you.
Council.
Corbin Samansky is on Zoom.
President Judge.
Thank you. Gage Guerra.
Will confer, Judge.
Thank you. And Robert, is your client Christopher Medellin, is he in federal custody?
I'll have to check, Judge. I haven't had any contact.
All right, thank you. Lamar Simmons. Thank you. Vincent Arredondo, custody. Oscar Hernandez Carrillo. Thank you. Catherine Marie Flores. Robert Quiones, custody. Alea Marlene Martinez.
Your Honor, I represent her. We have a PTE agreement. I think she's maybe running late, maybe perhaps due to some traffic.
All right, thank you. Johnny Moore, custody. Enrique Sariano. Danny Ray Williams. Miguel Angel Ramirez Galvan. Ricardo Baltazar Cantu. Vincent Gonzalez. Marlon Vasquez. Custody. Jesus Salazar Jr.
President Judge.
James David Loresh, custody. Al Avelino Lopez, custody. Nicholas Vaquera. Nicholas Vaquera. Basilio Carrillo. Thank you. Renee Ortiz, custody. Christina Michelle Canales. Christina Michelle Canales. Joseph Daniel Dominguez. Mejia Ortega Gamaro, custody. Thank you. Nicholas Dean Courtney, custody. Michael Anthony Garcia, custody. Rodney Dwayne Brown Jr. Rodney Dwayne Brown Jr. Edgar Perez, custody. Jesus Resendez, custody. Austin Michael Young. Austin Michael Young. I think, if I remember correctly, he may be in some sort of inpatient treatment facility. Joshua Jacob Cannon.
Here, Your Honor.
Renee Ortiz, custody. Darwin Otmar Gomez Jr.
President, Your Honor.
Thank you. Darren Anthony Fish. Jesus Enrique Alexander Velasquez, custody. Armando Reyna. Armando Reyna. All right, Benito Vasquez. Benito Vasquez the third. Darren Anthony Fish. Christopher Medellin. Alea Martinez. Jesus Salazar Jr. Nicholas Vaquera. Christina Michelle Canales. Joseph Daniel Dominguez. Rodney Dwayne Brown. Austin Michael Young. Armando Reyna. All right, attorneys, you all know the rules. You may confer. Is there anyone who's present and your name was not called? All right, attorneys, please confer. Good morning. How are you doing today? Yeah, but it's, yes. Just give me a moment. Let me put this in the system. Robert, I hope you guys do well with Kent. Okay. Well, sometimes what ends up happening is sometimes you have people who are intoxicated and maybe they commit the offense, or I should say, are alleged to have committed the offense. Usually, sometimes there's alcohol or drugs involved. All right, yes, I'm ready for the next one. All right, so if you go to 9, and it's going to be Avelina Lopez. Avelina Lopez. Hello. Yes, please. Thank you. All right, so this is a discovery acknowledgement. So the defense is saying that they received all the discovery that the state currently has in their possession. If something else comes up, the state is supposed to legally let the defense know, and then the defense may need more time to prepare. Okay. All right. So was an offer tendered in this case?
It was, Judge, but that discovery agreement, she just gave me this, the
Okay.
last video, actually the crime itself. Ultimately.
All
So I
right.
want to spend a little time going over it with him. I don't need a very long reset on this.
All right, so how long do you want the plea deadline date out?
2 weeks.
All right,
I don't-
Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 2-week reset on Avelina for a plea deadline date? Is that good for you? All right, so we're going to be back on October 7th. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement, your next court date is going to be a jury trial setting. You understand?
And just to let the court know that plea that they offered is, say not both talked about it, because she's going to review those videos too. That plea is subject to change.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
So they're gonna come back on October 7th and let me know whether or not they've reached an agreement. All right, is anyone else ready?
We're done. Yeah.
All right, so we're at Matthew Moran on page 1. Invasive visual recording. That's a law. It's not a really new law, but what they started charging people with is, for example, if you're at a store and somebody is recording and they're recording under your dress, or maybe they're recording in a restroom, or they're recording in your bedroom, you don't know about it, you didn't consent to it, that's what that is. Yes. All right, Matthew Moran. Hello.
Morning, Judge.
Hi. What's happening with this case?
I am tendering a dismissal.
Okay. And if I could see the dismissal, please. All right. So on this case, when the state tenders a dismissal, they have to put a reason for the dismissal. Sometimes the dismissal can be they pled in another case, so we're taking this in consideration. Sometimes they're dismissing because they need more information and don't have enough, so they dismiss it and say further investigation. Normally, when they dismiss for further investigation, normally it doesn't come back up again. So in this case, they're filing a motion to dismiss because they're saying there's insufficient evidence. So I'm gonna sign it. And so it's not my job to say, well, what do you mean it's insufficient evidence? How is it insufficient? So if it appears that it's in order, I normally sign it. Unless the defense says we object, we don't want you signing the dismissal. Which,
Does that happen?
oh, that has happened before. It usually happens if the state say we're dismissing, but we're gonna refile it. And there's a law that says that the court does not have to sign a dismissal. So if the state objects and says we don't want the dismissal, we still want a trial, then you can go forward with that. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. They dismiss your case. They say there's insufficient evidence. That's where we are. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
So that was set for jury trial. Now, what I can tell you, that case has been around since March. And so he's been waiting for March for this. Is there anyone else who's ready?
Yes.
So it's Jesus Salazar. And we'll see what's happening because he didn't answer docket. Who's here on Jesus Salazar?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here for him. Contact with him, Your Honor.
No contact?
No, ma'am.
Well, it shows already that he has an active warrant. So once he's picked up, we will make sure he's on the docket.
Thank you very much. Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Excuse- thank
Yes.
Your Honor.
Well, no, sometimes when people are arrested, one or two things can happen. One, an officer can talk to you and not arrest you at the scene. And then the next thing you know, you have. No, it says in the system.
No, Judge. It's not.
No, that's what it says. It says fugitive on the case that I pull up. Okay, why doesn't it say it's precinct in here? So issue a judge's warrant. So anyway, what ends up happening is normally people, if you'll come around, let me show you something. So when it says on the system, W, and that's exclamation point, that's a warrant, but it doesn't tell me what type of warrant. So other people have on their system, they can see if it's a, for tickets or if it's of something else. I can't see that. So anyway, he now has a judge's warrant. So what that means is they will not, a magistrate judge who has him come through, when they see a judge's warrant from the 187th, they're not going to give him a bond. They're going to make it come back here. And sometimes you have to do that because other judges won't know, hey, this is the third time this person hasn't shown up for court or something of that nature. So this is Odyssey. So they're working out the kinks. Just one moment. Let me put this in the system. All right, yes.
is number 3. I believe this is one more Zoom. Or this is-
Okay. So sometimes people will get arrested at the scene, sometimes they don't. If they don't get arrested at the scene, what will end up happening at some point in time, a warrant is going to be issued for that. And you could be out just driving around, maybe you pick up a traffic ticket and you have this warrant you don't know about. All right, Samansky. And Corbin Samansky, you need to start your video, please. Let me see. All right, so where are we on discovery?
I think we're good, Judge.
All right, so I'll need a discovery acknowledgement sign.
You got it,
And has an offer been tendered?
just this morning.
Mr. Samansky, if you could unmute, please. All right, how old are you?
I am 22.
22. All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this in 30 days for a plea deadline date. I'm giving you extra time because sometimes when people are younger, they need to internalize all the consequences.
He's got to talk to his parents too, Judge.
Okay.
They're very involved in his life, so.
All right. All right, so on October 23rd, you're going to need to appear in court, okay?
Okay.
And that will be at 9 o'clock. Is there anything
Oh.
else, counsel?
No, Judge.
All right, once you sign the acknowledgement of discovery, you're excused. And Mr. Samansky, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge. Have a
You're
great-
welcome. Yes. And sometimes you'll have cases that the alleged offense date, you'll see some offenses that are from 2020, 22, and you're like, oh my gosh, what has the court been doing? And so what has happened is that sometimes those cases are at large and they're just being brought over. And so it hasn't been in the court since 2020, 22. Is there anyone else ready? 1, 3. All right, Pettis. Okay. All right, and jury trial, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so I'm gonna have you all back here at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And is he dressed? All right, so if you could. He's not dressed? All right, counsel. They're telling me, and can I see the state on Pettis?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so they're telling me your client is not dressed for trial. And they're saying that this was set for a discovery hearing, not for jury trial.
That's correct.
All right, so because you filed the election for punishment, I'm thinking,
I just want to get ahead of everything.
all right, so is he out here?
Yes, he is.
All right, Mr. Pettis, if you'll come up, please. I saw the shock on the state's face. They're like, what?
I was like, well, I thought this was our first or second setting.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty good to me.
Hello, Mr. Pettis.
Hey, Dan.
Oh, I'm doing okay. So anyway, you're actually scheduled for discovery today. That's why you're not dressed. Okay. What happened to your face?
long story.
All right. Is there anything that you need help with
No,
at the jail? Everything's okay?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So they're requesting a jury trial. State, did you tender an offer?
Yes, Judge.
All right. And you want a jury trial?
Yes.
All right, if you all confer with Ms. Ferguson on the earliest jury trial date, you can do a jury trial date or a bench trial if the state agrees to a bench trial, because the state is entitled to a jury trial as well. What I can tell you is, if I'm hearing the evidence, that's what a bench trial is. I would make a decision. And if the state proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt, I'm going to find you guilty. If they don't, I'm going to find you not guilty. And I tell you this because I can give you a bench trial very quickly, but with the jury trial, there are going to be some issues. So if state and defense, if you confer with Ms. Ferguson,
Perfect. Thank you.
thank
Judge.
you. And normally it should be very quick. It's a theft case, so probably 2 days. And if we can do it before the new year, that would be preferable.
You. Good.
Well, just put it on one of the dates with one of the murder cases. Hi, because the murder case may end up working out. So put it as early as possible. October when? All right, state, it's gonna be October 14th. And counsel, there are other cases that are ahead of you. Yes,
Have an issue with that one in 14 judge. I got it already, out there, some people in my side, that failed to appear, we're coming at it after warrant.
so are they gonna, do you anticipate going to trial in Atascosa? On that case?
I don't know, my guy just, court. No.
Right, because what I'm saying is we could probably put him for the October, Norman, we could probably put him for the October 15th date. Yes. And then if we're not currently in jury trial, then we would do jury selection in the morning and start testimony in the afternoon. Yes. All right, Miss Ferguson, we'll put it on the 15th. State, it's going to be October 15th. And if we're not already in trial, we'll do jury selection in the morning and testimony starting in the afternoon. You're welcome. All right, thank you. Yes. Are we ready? All right, so it's the last person on the docket. All right, Sariana. All right, so I know that you were recently placed on both of these cases that he has. So where are we with discovery?
Well, September the 4th, I tried to get discovery and all I got was an affidavit for arrest, which
Okay.
gave you some background. There's more there. I'll talk to Ms. Yates. A lot of this I've got to go to.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna wait to this side because they're talking very loud up here. We'll wait till they're done. All right, yes,
I've got to go to visit the Yates office and see some of the stuff.
okay,
And also, they're not prepared to give an offer just yet.
okay.
So if we could have a reset for me to do my discovery.
Are you, is
examination,
30 days enough for you to do your discovery?
That, for me, it would be, would that be?
That's fine with me.
All right, I need a 30-day reset for discovery. October 23rd.
That'll work.
All right, so we're gonna come back on October 23rd because of your case. There's certain things that the attorney can only see, in person with the prosecutor, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is there anything else?
That's all good.
Nothing from the city.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm gonna upload whatever I can, then I'll contact. Work going on. I'll try to get with my boss. Sure. I'm gonna try to do it next week, so. Just I'll not button. I'm gonna say, well, I'll call you, make it, they said, I see it. Yes.
Vashon, on Soriano, that's being recalled for October 23rd. All right, anyone else ready? Page what? David Lopez. Yes. Hello, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so again, the state has tentative dismissal on this case. And on this case, they're saying there's insufficient evidence. So it's not my job to say, how's your evidence insufficient? I just review it. And if it appears in order, if the defense has no objections, then I sign it. Do you have
No
any
objections,
objections?
no.
Yeah.
Thought he was gonna object.
And I always tell people, I remember I was a brand new attorney and I was sitting in court and the state tendered a dismissal and it was in Judge Sharon McCrae's court. And so I'm sitting there because that's how you learn. You just go to different courts and you sit. And so the state tendered a dismissal and the defense attorney stands up and says, Your Honor, we objected to that. And everybody was like, what's going on? But I understood after I talked to him why he was objecting to the dismissal, because it was one of those for further investigation and we're going to refile. I don't think they were ready for trial. That's what it turned down to. And you know what the judge said? I'm not signing it. So,
We picked a DWI trial and the state picked the jury and then dismissed and didn't give us a chance and we objected to the dismissal and the judge continued, swore him in and then allowed the dismissal.
yeah, so that's the other thing. And so the reason why he did that, if a case is dismissed, even if you've done jury selection and the jury has been sworn in, then double jeopardy doesn't attach. So that means that the state could come back and refile. So.
Your Honor, thank you very much for all your consideration in this case. We leave it
Thank you.
excused.
Yes, and thank you. You always dress appropriately for court, outshining the defense attorney and all. Well, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
Judge.
was manager for a long time, so this is the
Yeah.
proper time
Oh,
for
awesome.
me.
So where's your daughter? Is she back in school or?
Are you ready for this? She took the LSAT. She's waiting for the scores. She came home this weekend and I worked mag duty overnight and Celeste Ramirez allowed her to work with me for a full shift in the jail.
Oh, that is so
She got
awesome.
a visitor's badge and she shadowed me and I actually worked tonight again. She's like, I'm coming back.
See, his life is gonna be like a TV movie. You know, how you have those TV shows where it's like somebody and son. And so it's gonna be DeWalt and daughter.
So she watches you. So can you say hello, Josephine? I'll make her watch this tonight.
Tell her I said hi and tell her if she's not being paid, call me.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good one. Yeah. Is there anyone else ready? All right, so that's Lamar Simmons. All right, Lamar Simmons. Yes. Did he step outside?
One moment, Your Honor.
All right. So today is their final plea deadline date. So they're gonna let me know whether or not they've reached an agreement with the state or whether or not they're requesting a jury trial. And I've discovered giving plea deadline dates help attorneys, it helps their client, it helps the state, because you know, this is it, this is the final time. Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Not so good.
Oh,
Judge,
well, I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's all right.
All right, so,
we've been here a few times to propose a counter offer.
Mhm.
We were partially successful in proposing it. Without going into the details of the offer, Mr. Simmons can't accept it currently. He's asked for some additional time. He's from another state, so he has some questions about Texas law and how this applies to him. And I've discussed this with him prior studies, but he wants a more informative, thorough, more detailed discussion.
all right, so what I can tell you, Mr. Simmons, is that an offer was tendered to you July 29th. And so you came back on August 28th, so that was more than a month. Well, not exactly, I say a day shy of a month, maybe. And then I reset it again for the 23rd, which is today. So today is the day, either you've worked out an agreement with the state or you have not. If you have not worked out an agreement, then this is being set for jury trial. And the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plead open to the court.
This is, can I speak now?
Yes.
What I'm saying is, well, my understanding of this was, when I first gave me an offer, it was just throwing at me. But then the next offer, it wasn't off, I had offered today was something that I wasn't heard of to today.
Mhm.
The last two offers was jail time.
No. Here's the thing. I'm not allowed to hear what the offers were.
I'm not
This is
saying-
what I can tell you. Sometimes offers will change because maybe the defense attorney may talk to the state. And then the state may see things a different way and they may say, that first offer that I made really wasn't just. Defense has come to me and told me reasons why the offer should be something else. And then maybe they will agree with the defense attorney and offer that. So sometimes offer do change. Sometimes people will say, you know what? I'm going to take this to trial. And then maybe at trial, maybe the state doesn't have their witnesses, or maybe the offers change because they've had a chance to talk to the witnesses again. You just never know. What I'm telling you is today is your plea deadline date. And you've had over 60 days to think about whether or not you want a jury trial or not. So, counsel, are you available this afternoon?
Excluding the 1:30, the 175th doesn't have docket till 1:30. I'm set there for two people, but I'll be here this afternoon.
All right, so well, I tell you what, you have till 11 o'clock to let the court know. Is that good for you, counsel?
Perhaps afternoon would be best.
All right. So how long is it going to take you in the other court in the afternoon?
That I'm not certain, but I would hope to be here hopefully prior to 2:30.
All right. So you're going to need to be back here at 2 p.m. And you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, then it's going to jury trial.
How could I negotiate about a cop out to something that I'm just hearing for the first time? Every time when I come to court, outside of court, I'm supposed to have contact with my public defenders discussing this case.
All right,
I'm
so,
just hearing it every time I come to court. That's when I talk to my public defender.
all right,
Your Honor,
So it's like kind of shock or surprise to me. That's what I'm saying.
the offer that was made July 29th, I had explained to him that I was proposing a counter, that I explained what the counter was, what the counter would entail.
Mhm.
And I was successful in proposing that, except there's in the provision of the penal code that would authorize you to do something. There's not a number we could agree with. So we did make a offer that I explained to him. Unfortunately, it's just not an offer he could accept.
okay. All right, so,
But I will speak with him after court right now.
okay.
And around at 2 o'clock, we'll be back here.
All right, 2 p.m. Thank you. All right, is anyone else ready? No, that's at 1:30. 1:30. All right, yes. Anyone else? All right, Tavon Palmer. All right. So we're scheduled for jury trial. All right. So on this case, the dismissal, they're saying that the complainant waived prosecution. What that means is that the complainant is not saying it didn't happen. They're just saying, we don't want to go forward with it. And sometimes that means that the state can't get in contact with the complainant, hasn't been subpoenaed, right? So again, with the complainant waive prosecution, if the defense wants to object to the court signing the dismissal, they can object to it. I'll hear it and we'll go from there. All right, any objections?
Objection.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. So they're saying that they're doing this because the complainant waived prosecution. It's probably be in your best interest not to have any contact with the complainant. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Thank you. Yes. All right, who's next? All right, Miguel Angel Ramirez Galvan. All right, Ramirez Galvan. Oh, just have a seat. We need an interpreter. Anyone else ready? Roberto? Bashan was telling me about Aaron Rodgers. So what's going on?
He played like, gangbusters that first game, and then the last two, he hasn't looked too great, but luckily the Patriots fumbled it 4 times,
Yeah.
which was insane.
Mhm.
Which was cool because they never win there, so it was cool to see them kind of exercise some of those demons.
Yeah.
Against,
Well, we'll see.
Boston.
We'll see what happens. I don't know what the Cowboys are gonna do this year.
They don't.
The Saints.
I mean, the Steelers don't look good, and they're 2-1, but they could easily be like 0-3, honestly.
Okay, so Bashan is not gonna like you talking that way.
I mean, they could be. They're like they've been outgained and out. They lost to the Seahawks. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Lost their home game.
Somebody
They
did.
got dominated a little bit. It's weird.
Somebody sent me a video. I think it was Mr. Cox or somebody. They sent me a video where they show what the stadiums would look like if they,
Oh, I saw that.
isn't that cool?
Yeah, yeah, with like the Ravens, it looked
Yeah.
like, it looked like an old, like, or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did
then
see that.
I
The
will tell you-
Steelers one, it was like a steel mill. or
Yeah.
something. I saw that.
I
That
did
was cool.
like the one with the steel mill. I don't know if there's gonna be pollution or something up under
They
there.
had like lava or whatever. Yeah, it looked like,
But I love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one with the
Yeah.
water's right there.
Yeah.
So I was like, this will be awesome.
well, don't they have a ship or did they use, I know they used to.
Yeah,
I
they
think
used to,
do.
and it would,
Yeah. They
you know,
used to have-
fire the.
Was that in their
cannon
old
light.
stadium? I know they built it.
Sure, but I
I know
remember.
they had,
it.
I
Yeah.
know they definitely had a ship.
So that would be nice. But then I was thinking, New Orleans, they had the stained glass windows too. I imagine nobody's gonna kick a ball where it's gonna hit the window. But what if those windows break?
True that. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that was interesting. I would show up to every team stadium just to see it in person.
Well, heck, I've been trying to do that anyway. I'm like halfway there. So
Oh,
that's what
wow.
I'm doing.
Who do you got remaining?
I'm like halfway there. So I'm doing Cincinnati this year.
Mhm.
I mean, half is a lot. I mean, there's 30, right? So,
Yeah.
but some of the ones I've seen so far that are really good are Atlanta.
Mhm.
Atlanta's really nice. It's like
Yeah.
new,
Oh, yeah.
super modern. That one was really cool. SoFi
Oh, yeah.
was really cool. That one's cool because it's like LA, so they like integrated some outside into it. Like there's
Oh.
trees and
Well, see, that is nice,
that's
right?
I've never seen anything like.
Okay, you don't have to, if you took photos, you have to show me the photos of that. I may have to stop
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I have that one is good. The Vegas one was okay too. It's like all black.
Yeah.
It's kind of smaller.
Yeah.
That was the only one that I went to. They had a Little Wayne concert at halftime. Just really weird.
You like, sometimes they say that he walks around with a guitar, but he never plays it. I don't know if that's true or not. Like he had one tour where
He
people
played the
said,
guitar.
yeah, they said he had a guitar on his back and and then he put it to the front and you know how you're waiting for people. They just do a little, like they're maybe tuning it. And they said, then it wasn't played. So I don't know if he can play it or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. I remember the acoustics were really bad, so you could like barely hear. Like, what was
But
going
I
on.
tell you, I want to go see, what is the place where they say they're showing the movies inside, like in Vegas where they had,
Oh, that
Wizard of Oz.
orb or whatever that.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing does look cool.
So one of my friends, they actually went to the Wizard of Oz one. They said it was awesome.
Oh, I didn't know they played movies in it. That's
Yes,
really
so she said it's very immersive.
Yeah.
And so, when the trees in because they do the original Wizard of Oz, and when the trees are throwing apples, they said apples start raining on you. Like it's like you're in the movie. And they said when the tornado came, it was like a lot of wind
felt like
blowing,
it.
you felt it. And so I was like, what? And then they said it did snow. When they put the snow to wake them up, they said stuff started
they-
following. Yeah.
I wonder if they took the scene out where the guy like hangs himself.
Wait, that happened? I
There's
missed.
a scene in the Wizard of Oz, like I don't like depending on which version you watch. Well, I think I got it.
Oh, yes, when
Yeah.
she was going through
Yeah.
the tornado
Yeah.
thing. That is so true. I forgot about that. Wow. But they said it was very good, but I think the tickets are about
That's
$100.
what I was just gonna say. That's Vegas. Like I'm sure there's no way that's not
No.
less than like $100. Like,
But they said they really enjoyed it. And then they said, once you leave inside the orb or whatever you go out, they have a guy there who is the great and powerful Oz, and you get to meet him and he's behind a curtain and everything.
wow.
But I will tell you, when I first watched Wizard of Oz as a little child, I never liked Glinda because I was upset with her because I was afraid for Dorothy. Because you're a young child but I was so afraid for her. And I was like, I would ask my mom and grandmother questions like, why is she giving Dorothy those shoes? Those are not Dorothy's shoes. And then she sends Dorothy out on this adventure. And I was like, Glinda has so many powers. Why don't you just let Dorothy go home or you go on this adventure? And then at the end, when she told Dorothy all she had to do was click her heels, let me just tell you, I was young. I was probably 4 or 5. Glinda and I would have had some words. But somebody said, if you really think about it, Glinda had all of them do her dirty work. She took those shoes from knowing those shoes didn't belong. And I think Glinda and those other witches are related And then there's a girl who said there's something that Glenda says, and I just noticed this. When she told Dorothy that bad witches are ugly. And then she asked Dorothy, so are you a good witch or a bad witch? So she's basically calling Dorothy ugly.
No way. Yeah, there's no way.
Just like, yeah, so I never was feeling Linda. I think she needs to be brought up on charges.
I had my kids watch. We made them watch it like two summers ago.
Mhm.
Man, they were bored.
Yeah.
They're, well, at the time I think they were like 14, 8, and 10. And they were like, this is not visually interesting enough to keep
It
on.
was so terrifying, especially when they had the flying monkeys. I was so worried about Dorothy. And then she was looking at the crystal ball.
They couldn't stop talking about how like cheesy and fake it looked. I'm like, man, for at the time, like this is very cutting edge. Yeah.
So I still watch it when it comes on. We still watch that as a family, and we watch 10 Commandments as a family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You've never watched that? Oh my gosh, you need to watch it. It still holds up today with Yul Brynner in it.
Mhm.
Oh, it is great.
I haven't seen all these old movies. Like I haven't seen all of them. I have a friend that makes fun of me because I haven't seen them.
Well, I will tell you, 10 Commandments comes on every year. Usually it's on ABC. It's around Easter time. But I remember we watched that, and we would watch the history of the Bible. And the history of the Bible usually come about Easter time, and it goes from Genesis. I don't think it gets to Revelations, but it goes to Genesis. It goes with Noah. It does it all. And in that one, I want to say Richard Harris stars as Abraham, but it's very good.
My wife's into that stuff. She would like it.
Yeah,
She would make the kids watch it for sure.
tell her to watch the history of the Bible, not the
She's probably
comedic.
seen it.
Yeah, not the comedic one.
Chosen?
No, this is one from she's so young. This is the one that's from the 70s
Oh.
with Richard Harris.
Yeah, I knew it was an older. Yeah.
Yeah. And the 10 Commandments, I don't care what anybody says, that movie holds up. Now, of course, some of the CIG stuff, now you see it, you're like, where they're showing them building the pyramids, but the way they wrote it, the actors they chose, it holds up.
Yeah, it's just like I took my son to see the newest. Well, actually, we all went to see the newest Jurassic Park movie,
Yes.
and then we watched the first one, like which came out when I was like 10.
Oh, yeah.
I was
And you just like,
yeah. This was pretty good at the time, man.
oh, it was like Critters.
Yeah.
I loved Critters. But, well, have a good one.
All right. Well, I'm getting out of here now.
All right. Who do you have? Wait, what page is that? Page 7, number Gabon. Okay.
Next I have, Cannon.
Okay. Okay. So we're on page 12, and it's Joshua Cannon. So.
Yeah. That was nameless. Well, it was because.
All right, on Joshua Cannon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi, and where is he?
Joshua. That's my love.
That's always happens. All right, let's get him in here, and then I'll take you up, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone else ready?
Make sure your phone's not off, please.
They have.
Over.
Maybe It is, yeah, there's like.
Thank you very much.
Ah, is this your client?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
All right, could I see the state? All right, so in this case, is there any outstanding cases other than the motion to revoke?
Let me double check here.
There's an out-of-county case out of Comount,
Okay,
and that case is still pending, Judge.
right. All right, so Norma, this case needs to be set for a contested hearing. Defense is asking for a continuance. So anytime you have an attorney who is a legislator and he is,
For now, at least.
see, he's throwing out my mom always says, don't ever say for now. We're just gonna go where the future takes us, right? So anyway, when they are in session, you must give them a continuance if they want one. You can't say, too bad, so sad, we're not doing that. So he's filed one. He didn't have to be here. He could have just filed it, but
But I wanted to see.
down to see, yes, see, he wants to come down to see me. And you'll discover a lot of the attorneys, we all know each other from when we all started practicing together. And also because a majority of us went to the same law school. So he's asking for a motion for continuance. This is his second motion for continuance because they're doing special sessions in Austin. So of course, I'm going to grant it. The state, I'm assuming you have no objections.
And we've conferred, Judge. I would humbly ask, yesterday's MTR was set for October the 6th.
Mhm.
We would ask for the same setting. I believe that we have an agreement or we're really close to it. I know it's set for contested, but I believe that we'll have an agreement worked out when we come back.
And you say October 6th?
Yes, Your Honor. I just confirmed.
All right, Ms. Abrams, this will come back on October 6th and we'll have it down for a contested. And if it's not a contested, it's not a contested, but state will be ready if it is a contested.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. You too. Anyone else ready? Basilio Carrillo. All right, so where are we on discovery?
I believe defense indicated to me that he's missing some 911 calls associated with this, so I just will be requesting those so I can properly disclose them to him. We could maybe have like a 30-day reset for discovery, Your Honor.
All right. So it's 911.
Yes.
And is there any CPS? Is this alleged to be?
More than likely there should.
There should be.
Glad you mentioned that. I didn't see it in the file, so I will subpoena those today as well.
All right, and if you could file for me a protective order so I can sign it?
Yes, Your Honor, right now.
All right, so we have 911 CPS records and counsel. Is there a pending CPS case in regards to this?
I don't think there is, Judge. They're adults, but there may have been some prior contacts.
All right, and the reason why I'm asking that, because if there's an open CPS case, it'll be easier for them to get the records because they can just go next door.
Yes, that's right, Judge.
All right, so 911 is needed, CPS records. Are there any cell phone issues?
I don't believe that there should be with this case, Your Honor.
Any videos?
That's what we had.
All right. Ms. Ferguson. On this case, I need a 45-day reset for discovery and state at that time, will you be prepared to tender an offer?
Yes, Your Honor, I will.
Okay.
What's that? Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to come back on November 3rd. At that time, the state will be prepared to tender you an offer, and I will have an acknowledgement of discovery signed. And then after that, your next setting is going to be a plea deadline date. All right, thank you for addressing appropriate report. You're excused once you sign the reset form.
Thank you.
Thank you. So anyway, usually when you have family violence cases, sometimes they have child protective services records. And that happens even when it's domestic violence between adults, because sometimes child protective services is called out. When you have your injury to children or child sex cases, usually there are CPS records, because especially if it's the boyfriend or the mom or something of that nature. All right, Norma. Norma, on this case that I just did on Odyssey, it has an exclamation point that's red. What is that about? Can you look it up before he leaves? It is Basilio Carrillo. It's 2025 CR 009910. Yes.
This is the protective order.
And counsel, don't leave. On Odyssey, it has a red exclamation point by your client that's flashing. Yes, so they're gonna see what it is. It won't open for me, so I have no idea what it is.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay. I don't know why none of this pops up for me. Okay. Ah, thank you. No, you know what I was doing? Clicking on it. Yeah. All right, anybody else who's on docket that's ready? All right, Vincent Gonzalez. Yes.
Downstairs, Your Honor.
All right, is he on the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, anyone else ready that's on the docket? No. Off docket is in the afternoon. Okay. Okay. And so a lot of things that you do, it's trial and error. When I say trial and error is, I'm talking about how you can make the court run more smoothly. So there was a point in time where I would do off docket matters and I would do them during our docket. And it got to be too much because then you'd have to have the state go run a file because sometimes it's attorneys and they're just coming in and the state doesn't know about it. So then they have to pull their file. And so I decided that any off docket matters, we address them in the afternoon because that gives the state a chance to say, is this off docket? Let me get somebody to have the files here for the afternoon. And it makes it easier on me because then I have to have the clerks to go in the back to try to find a file. Because even though we're going paperless, there are still the older files, we still have a physical file. And the clerks came to me and they said, Judge, it's really a lot. And I'm like, and I always try to make people's job easier. So that's one of the ways we did that. All right. Are they able to have him just?
It just give them time to get them out of the cells.
All right. Ms. Kogut, if you'll come forward, please. Who is the prosecutor on Vincent Gonzalez? It's on page 7. It's several theft cases. All right, thank you. All right, so here's the issue. There are a lot of inmates that were ordered by a lot of different courts. So your client is here, they're just not able to bring him up yet. But this case hasn't been moving because we've had issues with him being here. So have you been able to confer with the state?
I'm in the process, Laura.
All right, so I'll let you continue to confer with them and make sure you have all your discovery, see if an offer is tendered, and they will have your client up here as soon as possible. All right, thank you. All right, so Deputy Laura, whenever they can bring him up. All right, and defense, are you ready on the other matter? And what is your client's name? What page is he on?
He's not judge, he was supposed to be yesterday.
Ah, yes. All right, Mr. Haynes. Hello. Hi. So we're gonna have somebody from Veterans Court come up here. And then if you could call the bondsman. So I'm gonna have you to remain in court until all of the issues are solved so that you'll be able to leave today, okay?
All good.
All right, do you have any questions about anything?
No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. We're
So-
putting the bondsman now. The officer's called them now, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. And then if you can speak with Miss Abrams, she'll be able to probably, Vashawn, are you able to call somebody from Veterans Court for this case? And if you'll give her the case number and everything. Thank you. Anyone else ready? Okay. All right, so they're doing pleas. We need an interpreter. And when people speak different languages, if they feel more comfortable with an interpreter, you need to provide them with an interpreter because it's serious, of course, and there are legal implications. Yes, Now, I will tell you, there are some languages, they call them exotic languages. See how I do the quotes, exotic languages? They normally will have somebody upstairs who speaks Spanish, French, Italian. But yeah, you should see about getting a job as an interpreter. Yes, you should talk to them. When the interpreter comes down, I'll introduce you so you can speak to her.
Yeah.
But some of your languages, yes. Normally any languages from the continent of Africa, they say they're exotic languages, whatever exotic means. And yes, yes, see? And so then we have to make sure we schedule things, but there is a hotline that you can call. So when people are booked at the jail and a magistrate is reading them their rights, they actually have a hotline they can call and somebody gets on and they're interpreters for every language. And usually it takes about 5 minutes for them to find it. Mhm.
We'll probably do.
And so right now, that's the interpreter. And I believe she's here to interpret Spanish. So his attorney, even though his attorney, and I know his attorney speaks Spanish, he's not an official interpreter or set up for an interpreter. So that's why they use someone else. All right, is there anyone else who's ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm here on Nicholas D. Courtney from yesterday.
Mhm.
He was set for trial, but we found out yesterday that he has a NPR pending on the same case.
All right, have you spoken with the state and did you sign in?
I guess they did,
right.
and the state.
So. I mean, you guys, he's already signed in? All right, so are you all ready? All right.
I don't know what to do. We have a NPR pending,
Mhm.
which we don't know about. See, what happened, I think, Judge, is that he had a competency vow pending, and he was found incompetent. I handled that case, and then recently, like last week, I believe, they found him competent. So
Okay.
they brought it back, sent it back to your court.
Mhm.
And that's where we're at, but I didn't know he had an MTR pending either.
All right, so you want to talk to the probation officers about the MTR?
Yeah, I have the summary here.
Okay.
Just wanted to let you know.
All right, no, I appreciate it.
Thank
You're welcome.
Yes.
Hello, who are you here for?
Here for Darren Fish and Raina, Jose Raina.
All right, Darren Fish has not appeared.
Okay.
All right, so on Darren Fish, I'm sorry, counsel, you're frozen.
Is that better?
Yes. Can I see the motions, please? All right, state. Could I see some prosecutor on Mr. Fish? And Deputy Laura, could you make an announcement for Darren Anthony Fish, please? Court is calling 2025 CR 0000909 State versus Darren Anthony Fish. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Galloway for the state.
For the defense?
Kyle Simpson for Mr. Fish.
All right, and Mr. Simpson's screen is frozen. Do you have any objection to continuing with this screen frozen state?
No, Your Honor.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:25 a.m. The defendant has not made an appearance. Defense, have you had any contact with Mr. Fish?
We have sparingly, but not recently.
All right, Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes, there might be that out there.
All right, state.
We're requesting a bond forfeiture, Your Honor.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant. The court will remand your client without bond. If he makes an appearance, the court will reconsider. Next, let's take up your motion to withdraw from Mr. Fish's case. You're requesting to withdraw because you've taken a position with a law firm, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, do you have any objections to the motion to withdraw?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the motion to withdraw in that case will be granted. Next, we have Armando Reina. What page is he on the docket?
Judge, it's Jose Maria Raina.
It just says Armando Reina.
On my motion.
Yes.
Okay, we can get that fixed and refile it.
No, the name is Armando Reina. You have the correct name, Armando. It's correct on your motion.
Okay.
All right, the court is, and this is a NITMAG number. The court doesn't have jurisdiction to issue a warrant, but your client has not appeared today.
Okay.
All right, the court is calling NITMAG number 766951, State versus Armando Reina. Can I have parties announce?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Kyle Simpson for Mr. Raina.
All right, Mr. Simpson has filed a motion to withdraw as attorney of record. He's taken up a position with a law firm. State, do you have any objections?
No, Your Honor.
And any objection to counsel appearing by Zoom?
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
All right. Then the motion to withdraw will be granted.
Thank you,
All right,
Judge.
do you have any other motions to withdraw with us, Mr. Simpson?
We've emailed everything to Norma, so I'm not sure how many are remaining, but I can confirm that.
All right, well, let me know, and then she'll set it on the docket.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Norma, there needs to be a new attorney appointed on Armando Reina, if you'll let the MAC know. And then there needs to be an attorney appointed on Mr. Fish. No. Or if you want, you can have Mac. But I just think since a warrant has been issued, it's something that needs to be done quickly. Oh, you have to sign in. If it's a matter that's not on the docket, I take off docket matters at 1:30. Okay. Okay. All right. Yes, we'll be able to take it at 1:30. Oh, Dana, did you give the information to the state? Okay,
Yeah, I talked to Nathan, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. all right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right, who's here on Miguel Galvan? All right, court is calling 2025 CR 00846 State versus Miguel Angel Ramirez Galvan. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Alfonso Otero for Mr. Galvan.
And are you Mr. Galvan?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
Yes, Ron.
All right, you may lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Yes, Jacqueline Payan.
All right. Mr. Galvan, all of the records that I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so I know that in Spanish, the little Spanish I do know, I know that yes is in English, and I know in Spanish it's sí. Am I incorrect?
Correct.
So either we're going to use the interpreter or we're not going to use the interpreter. Do you understand?
Oh, sí.
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do, Judge.
And do you speak it fluently?
I do, Judge.
And were you able to explain these documents to your client in Spanish?
How about Judge?
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications in this case?
No, Judge.
Mr. Galvan, have you reviewed the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna have to wait till the interpreter interprets before you answer. Understand?
Yes.
All right, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, the state moves to proceed on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance. PG one less than 1 gram.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
Yes.
Did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Court is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Galvan, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Did you understand if you're not a US citizen, by entering into this plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, and denied re-entry into the United States?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at an $800 fine, 149 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, taking consideration 2025 PF 16342. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then how do you plead to the less included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
State offers states 1 and attachments.
No objection, Judge.
State you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering into this plea, the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Judge. Just reversion.
All right, as previously stated, the court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 149 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, Time and money will run concurrently. Take in consideration 2025 PF 16342, and the court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you're using drugs, only one or two things going to end up happening. Either you're going to end up in and out of somebody's jail or prison, or either the last time you use is going to be the last time you use and somebody will have to identify your body. So if you have an issue with drug addiction, you come back to court, I'm still here. I'll pick up the phone and find a place that can help you, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who else is ready?
Next is, Martin Ross's is, and it's also.
All right, can I see the parties on Marlon Vasquez, please? Hello. Good morning. How's it going? I haven't seen your brother in a while. How's he doing?
Gonna be in court today. He's around here somewhere. He's doing good.
Oh, okay.
you for asking. I'll let him know you asked about.
I keep telling him he needs to write his memoirs. His story is so fascinating. I had a chance to have, we were at an event and I had lunch and dinner with him. He was telling us all about the Miss America pageant and everything.
Good luck, for sure.
Yeah. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008-730, State versus Marlon Vasquez. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Eddie Garcia for Mr. Vasquez, Your Honor.
And are you Marlon Vasquez?
Yes.
All right, so we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand again. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Jacqueline Faya.
All right, Mr. Vasquez, all of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
All right, and counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you speak it fluently?
I do.
And were you able to explain these documents to your client in Spanish?
Was.
And counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review with your client?
I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Vasquez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yeah.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Vasquez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility. and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Vasquez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No,
No.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
no.
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering into this plea bargain agreement, if you're not a citizen of the United States, you can be deported, denied naturalization, and denied re-entry into the country? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at $1,000 fine, 138 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then how do you plead to the offense as charged?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Without objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand?
Yes.
By entering this plea, that means that the state will not be calling any witnesses. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We simply ask that the court honor the plea, Your Honor.
All right. Then the court, as previously stated, is finding you guilty. The court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 138 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So it appears that you may have a drug problem. When you're released from custody, if I'm still here and you are trying to find a place to help you maintain your sobriety, you can come back here. I'll pick up the phone and call somebody to help you. Because only 1 or 2 things are going to end up happening. I'm sure your attorney will tell you this. Either you're going to be in and out of somebody's jail or prison, or either somebody's going to be identifying your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you. Is there anyone else? No, that hasn't been taken care of.
Your Honor, may I approach? Just
Yes.
quickly? Signature. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You too. So who's ready? All right, Rodney Brown. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Well,
All right, so why were you late for court today?
Mr. Bus.
Okay, so make sure you don't miss the bus, all right? I've ridden the bus before, and I will tell you, they have their set times. But for some reason, when I was riding the bus, I don't think they do this now, but when the bus was early, they'll leave you. I mean, it will happen. But I know once you miss one bus, if you have to connect or transfer, it throws the entire schedule off. All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, last time we were here, I believe the only issue was the video from the jail, which I believe the state has already acknowledged they do not have.
Yes.
In which case, this was the plea deadline. I discussed the offer with my client. He rejects it and would like a jury trial.
Okay. State, how long, oh, if you all could sign an acknowledgement of discovery if one has been assigned. And how long do you all expect this trial to be? 3 days. Norma, I need a jury trial date, criminal trial division, 3 days. And thank you for dressing appropriate for court. You always do. December 9th, counsel?
That'll work, Judge.
All right, so we're going to bring you back on December 9th. I would bring you back sooner, but we have so many cases that are set for jury trial, okay?
Is it possible to have my ankle monitor removed? I'm working, I start Thursday, I'm in a sober living home.
Okay, let me ask you this. So you're just on partial GPS now?
Yes.
State, do you have any objections? He is actually in a sober living home and he works. Do you have any objection to just tracking?
What is he on for? I don't know what he's charged with.
Oh, it's a drug case. All right, so what we'll do is we'll do tracking only. And counsel, let me see. Just 1 second. Let me find something. That's not what I want. Just give me 1 second, counsel.
Turned in the signed acknowledgement of discovery.
Okay, just give me 1 moment. Let me give this to you.
Yeah. Go to meet that.
It should have been just. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't delete this last part of it. Is there any way you can cancel? Oh, it's already done. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to print one more thing, guys. All right, you're welcome.
That was awesome.
You know, one stop here.
Yes, it is.
So if you'll have them sign off on that, please. And then, sir, once you sign the reset form, you will be excused and the state has agreed to tracking only. So I will sign that order and then it will be tracking only.
Okay, so what is the name of that?
Oh, that means that you're allowed to go wherever you want to go, but it will show where you are. So if there's something where you know you should not be and you're there, that will be an issue. And counsel, if you want them in back to print you a copy of that, and they also need to file stamp it. All right, and you are excused once you sign the reset form.
Judge, we've done that and I'll go back to,
All right, thank you, but make sure they file stamp it.
I will check.
Thank you. All right, who's ready? Vincent Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, where is he? All right, Norma. Their client is not here. He hasn't been brought over.
No, Judge, there's not enough stuff upstairs for ad sale.
Okay. All right, yeah, just wait just a moment, okay?
That's what I was gonna, I've got the same issue.
Who do you have?
You notice, I was gonna ask for the phone for tomorrow, so his indicted case was gonna get dismissed, but they just indicted a new case. So I was gonna confer and see if he wanted to take a plea on this case.
So here's my question. Can they be done by Zoom? Are they here at the courthouse? They're just not. Yes, let's zoom them in. All right, so zoom them in, Norma. So we will zoom your client in.
Okay.
All right,
Freddie's gonna do my plea for me on my
Okay.
other case.
yes,
And I haven't conferred with this guy on the offer yet,
okay,
but I'm gonna let Trey do it so I can run down.
sure. Ms. Kogut, they're gonna have your client by Zoom. I thought he was at the courthouse, but he's still at the jail. So we'll have him zoom in, okay? All right. Anyone else ready? Hello, Dorio Willers.
Here you are.
Thank you. All right, thank you. And is this a plea just to one of the cases?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's declaring their dismissal on the other charge.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002159, State versus Helidorio Willers. Can I have the parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Justin Fox for defense.
And are you Mr. Willers?
ma'am.
And there are no applications?
No judge.
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Willers, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we are waiving the repeater enhancement.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Willers, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it
Yes, sir.
in all the appropriate places? You're charged with assault on a peace officer or judge as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Willers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea bargain agreement, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed re-entry into the United States. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Sure.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in both places?
Yes, sir.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
State offers states one in attachment.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, I'm sorry. Was your plea guilty?
Yes.
Okay. All right, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, off the record for a moment.
Yes.
All right, thank you. All right, we're back on the record. All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, the state would not be presenting any witnesses and they would be proceeding on police reports?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, well, we spoke yesterday, Your Honor. We could reschedule for sentencing in 2 weeks.
All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this in 2 weeks, please, for sentencing. And there's no PSI.
No, Your Honor, that's correct.
All right, October 7th. And I'm sorry, counsel, can I have the trial court certification back, please? All right, so we're gonna come back on October 7th. At that time, I will enter the sentence, okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And I'll keep that with this.
Thank you.
Does anybody have a rubber band? All right, so if they'll come around this way, please. Okay, who is it? All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Catherine Flores.
Good, we're present.
Yes, are you ready?
I'm gonna bring up my intern, who is the daughter of someone we went to law school with.
Oh my gosh, we are so old.
No, it's. Your Honor, on Ms. Flores' case,
Oh, well, let's wait till the intern.
this is Morgan McClellan, Wendy and Joe's daughter.
Oh my gosh, we're so old. We're old as dirt. Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, great. I see the features.
She's much taller than her mother, yeah.
Oh, yes, she is.
And, but she just graduated from ECU, they're gonna go to law school probably next year. Her older brother's a 3L at St. Mary's. And
Okay, what is older than dirt?
us,
We're older than dirt,
Us.
yeah.
us, okay,
Oh
so,
my,
right,
God.
right?
All right, so on this
With
case,
Ms. Flores, I've conferred to Ms. Calloway, presented her with some notes that I have about the videos and things, and so she needs some time to look into some things.
all right, but do you have all discovery?
Yes.
All right, if you could sign, if it hasn't been done, if you could assign a discovery
Yes,
acknowledgement.
ma'am.
And what I'm going to do, how old are you? All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this, you all will need to confer off docket. Set this for a plea deadline date in 45 days, please. Do you know, I've known you forever and I'm just seeing your name. I didn't realize you were a fourth.
Oh, God, I don't use that. Yeah, no.
They put it here on the docket.
No. I know.
If you would have done in law school, they would have said he's so pretentious.
I don't use it for any.
November
6th?
6th.
Okay.
Well, good meeting you. And anytime you want to come by, stop in, say hello. We may end up having a jury trial this afternoon. So if you want to sit and watch jury selection, you're more than welcome to come and sit and see if you want to be a part of this crazy profession. All right. Thank you so much for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And if you'll do the acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes,
Thank you. Who else is ready? Robert Keonis. Good evening. So they're supposed to have the number. What is the update on the Zoom? Okay. All right, just give us 5 minutes. We're going to see if he can zoom in. Sure. If you could ask. All right, who are the other two? All right, so anyone else ready? Vincent Gonzalez.
How are you?
Hello. Hi.
Hello, Your
Hi. It was a little bit chaotic bringing you over because there are certain rules,
Yes.
right? But you were ordered to be here at 9.
Yes, ma'am.
So where are we with discovery?
Your Honor, with the case that is filed in the court, we are good with discovery. However, I would ask for one more reset. There are 6 pending cases that will be indicted on the 30th, and then that will be a majority of Mr. Gonzalez's cases. And at that time, I should be able to give an offer.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset for discovery and an offer. All right, so we'll come back on November 6th. I want to make sure that your attorney has all of the information she needs to proceed on your case, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment.
All right, so we'll bring you back on November 6th, and if your attorney wants you brought back sooner, we'll bring you back sooner.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. No, some of those are open cases. So he has about 6 or 8 open cases that haven't been indicted. All right, do we have anyone else who's ready? All right, and is this a motion to revoke? Does he have a pending motion to revoke? It's on Jesus Velasquez on page 13. And I'm just asking because usually. Sorry, when? Yes. All right, who's here on Jesus Velasquez?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. So here's the thing. Your client is not entitled to a bond under the law if he has failed to appear for a court setting. So he previously failed to appear on July 29th, 2025.
Yes, he's an interpreter, you're asking.
No, I'm just letting you know beforehand. I know that you and the state have said that you've agreed to a bond, but he's not entitled to one. And to top it off, this is a violent offense. And he didn't appear for court. So we'll need to have a full-blown hearing on this, and the court doesn't have a chance to do, and the interpreter is interpreting. Thank you.
Oh, apologize.
So what I can do is I can have this recalled for Monday, and you all can have your full hearing. But this isn't a state, we're in agreement on this bond amount when on here, it had that he had a previously violation report on July 21st. Then the hearing was set and he did not appear. That's why there was a judge's warrant issued and he was remanded without bond. So,
I understand. I apologize. I didn't.
No. So here's the thing. The law is new, right? And I know a lot of people haven't had a chance to do all of the legislative updates. So I want to make sure that we're all following the law.
Yes, Your Honor.
So
Let me confirm before I get the setting, before I waste court's time.
no. It's not a waste of time because I'm learning the new things that are in the legislative update and I'm taking them as they come up. But I do know with what they consider to be violent cases, and you couple that with your client not appearing, there's some more hoops that need to be jumped through before a bond is even set. So we can recall it for Monday if y'all want to recall it for Monday, or if you can discuss with Ms. Ferguson and see when we have time.
Yes, Your Honor.
For a 15-minute hearing. Ms. Ferguson, do you have a date for them? They want a bond on Mr. Velasquez. All right, so will all parties be ready on Monday?
The 29th?
Yes,
Okay, it will be in the morning, afternoon.
morning.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will advise my clients.
All right, and
You
if
have
you'll let
questions?
him know, that's the issue. That's why I can't hear it at this time.
We need to get some witnesses and.
Well, I mean, that's whoever you all want to bring.
Thank-
That's,
Thank you.
but there has to be a hearing.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
We couldn't do that today. It's my.
No, we have a jury trial that's scheduled this afternoon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
that you need to have a hearing if they have a situation where they did not show people beforehand. And if there's a violent offense, they're not entitled to a PL bond, you can't give them a PL bond. But it's everything, it depends on what the charge was, what their criminal history is, whether or not they have a previous failure to appear. Mhm. Yes. Yeah. Anyone else ready? Okay. Is he? Who is it? No, they're actually here for the plea. Trey, who's your client that's entering the plea?
It's gonna be Romero Mejia Ortega, but I just spoke with the state. They're waiting to hear back from the complainant before
Okay.
we move forward on it.
All right.
So I'll be back again. This is the page one of the one that is shared.
All right, one Andres Aguilar. Mr. Woodard, you're always so patient. You're like a ninja. Nobody ever knows when you're here because you never complain. I appreciate that. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 012929. State versus one Andres Aguilar. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
All right, we're on the record, everyone. And are you Mr. Aguilar?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I had to.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Aguilar, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
Is there an application in this case or no?
There's not, Judge.
Okay. And counsel, you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Mr. Aguilar, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with injury to a child. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand you do have a right to jury trial. You understand that? You need to say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what a jury trial is?
Sort of, yes, ma'am.
All right, so what that means, and I'm sure your attorney has explained to you, there will be 12 people sitting in the box. There will be 12 people that the state doesn't know, I don't know, your attorney doesn't know, and you don't know. And then once those jurors are sworn in, the state will call witnesses and the witnesses will bring testimony. And the witnesses that the state calls are supposed to be witnesses that proves their case beyond a reasonable doubt. And then once they completed presenting evidence to the jury, your attorney can call witnesses or not call witnesses. But ultimately what will end up happening, they will be given the law from me and they will deliberate and they will make a decision on whether you're guilty or not guilty. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you have a right to have a jury hear the evidence in this case. You have a right not to testify. So that means that the state couldn't call you as a witness. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to have witnesses called and for your attorney, if he wants to cross-examine them or question them. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you want a jury trial or do you want to go forward with this plea?
Plea.
All right. Okay. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering into this plea bargain agreement that if you're not a US citizen, you will be deported, you will be denied naturalization and not allowed re-entry into the country. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his rights to jury trial. Counsel, did you go over the plea bargain page with your attorney? I'm sorry, counsel, did you go over the plea bargain with your attorney? I'm sorry, with your client?
I did, Judge. I did.
No. Did you review this plea bargain with your attorney? Did you understand it? Okay. And just one moment. Cindy, do I have your link? You should. Let me see. Could you send it to me, please? Oops, I've already pasted something. Let me see if I've got it in here. Go into, all right, so did you email it? I don't think I did. I don't see it under my sent files. I've already copied and pasted something, so it won't let me. Do you want me to restart? Oh, that's the okay. file? No, that's Sorry. fine. All right. So counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, Judge. He was.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. According to the plea bargain agreement, your punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, no applications. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Jason Hamilton or Lisa DeFelice, DeFelice. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes.
Court will ask you next about the waiver of appeal. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that are filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
And did both sides agree that the plea bargain agreement is the plea bargain agreement that the court has explained to the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offers into evidence, state exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objections, Judge.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it
Yes, ma'am.
in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
I'm sorry.
All right, did you understand again that you have a right to jury trial, the right for you or your attorney to cross-examine any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
No, Judge, in lieu of PSI, we would like to know if we can possibly have a 3-week reset for sentencing.
Why?
So my client can get his affairs in order. I don't think we need a PSI to.
Okay,
because it's a-
we're gonna go off the record for a moment. All right, we're back on the record. Are both parties ready for sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just asking the court to follow the recommendation.
All right, the court will find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Jason Hamilton and Alyssa DeFelice. There's to be no residing with minors. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right, so this is the document, okay. So because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
27.
All right, so here's the thing. Whatever anger issues you have, you're going to need to internalize and figure out what's going on with you. But when you're released from prison, you're not allowed to reside in any household that has minors in it. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
We have the child's mother here. She wants to give victim impact statement.
Okay. Do they file a motion? And it's just on the day's docket? All right, so I can't take it up. It'll have to be taken up in the afternoon, or either they'll have to put it on Monday. All right, and then a motion needs to be filed. Hi.
Correction on this one, that's the one.
Yeah.
The new amendment to.
Motions have to be filed.
Okay, that's for violent offenses. He's on.
No. Motions have to be filed for me to hear motions. You're no longer allowed to just write on a sheet of paper, like write on that and say, this is the bond amount. And in this court, dockets that are off docket, they have to come back in the afternoon because our docket is busy.
Well, he's got an MTR. We turned himself in. He's been in communication with his probation.
No, but I'm saying, I understand what you're saying, but I want you to internalize what I'm saying.
Well,
This is what I've discovered and what everybody has agreed to. Any off docket matters, they have to come back in the afternoon because we have a full docket in the morning. I don't know why the coordinator has not told you that.
No, she has. She
Okay,
has.
so yeah, so those are the rules.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I have a previously scheduled prison visit with a client in federal custody.
No, go see that.
But if I cancel that, could I
No.
come here at 1:30?
However you want to do it.
Well, I want to be here at 1:30 or
Okay.
noon or whatever.
All right.
But can we hear this at 1:30 with my client?
Sure.
I can file a motion over lunch.
Yeah, file a motion.
Do I need to?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is all new to me.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay, I'll file a motion to set a bond on an
Mhm.
MTR and a
Yes.
deferred where it's constitutional right to a bond.
Yes. I don't know why people have something against filing motions. I tell people.
I love motions, Judge.
No, you got-
I just in 35 years, I've never seen this, and you're telling me it's a new law. I
No,
don't,
you have to file motions for the court to hear. And in this court,
it sounds like a
people-
policy.
no, you have to file motions. How can I hear something if I don't have a motion before me? Has anybody filed, if somebody
Judge-
wants a motion to
Judge-
suppress,
Judge,
I have to, no, what I'm telling you,
I'll
I
shut
have to
up.
have,
I'll stop talking.
no, what I'm telling you is, when people want the court to take actions on things, I need a motion.
Yes, Your Honor.
And people file motions, I will hear them. If other courts want people to not have to file motion and they're just gonna go on oral motions, then they can do that. But legally, motions are supposed to be filed. Once a motion is filed, I will hear what anybody wants to hear. And now the policy in this court, that is not a legal policy, but it's a policy. If it's a matter that is not on the docket for today, if you want it to be heard, it'll be heard in the afternoon because we have busy dockets. And I always like to explain things. Sometimes people say, stop explaining things, but this is why we do that, because our dockets are usually full. And when people come in and they want to talk about a case, the state don't have their file, the clerks don't have their files, they have to go in the back to find it. And then everybody's sitting here wondering why I'm taking up a matter off docket when other people are ready. So that's why that part is a policy, but the filing of motions, that's not a policy, that's the law. Thank you.
File a motion. Judge.
All right, thank you.
Apologize.
Oh, no need to apologize. All right, yes.
And the plea is on the 10th.
All right, Renee Ortiz. And Deputy Laura, you can let the jurors know 1:30. Well, actually, tell them to. Mhm. Hello.
Sure, speak up, Steve. The judge needs to hear you. This lady needs to hear.
Court is calling 2025 CR 009912 State versus Renee Ortiz. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Stephen Harkowitz for Renee Ortiz.
And are you Renee Ortiz?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery that you review with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ortiz, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with harassment of a public servant. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ortiz, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into this plea, you can be deported, not allowed re-entry, and denied naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. This is run concurrently with 2023 CR 3223. State will take in consideration 2025 CC 008137. There's to be restitution to VIA of $576.56. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it
Yes, Your Honor.
in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
State offers State's Exhibit 1 with attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I would just ask the court to follow the recommendation of the state of 4 years and that Mr. Ortiz be granted all his back time.
Okay. All right, the court will follow your agreement. The court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. This will run concurrent with 2023 CR 3223. Court will take in consideration 2025 CC 008137. There's to be restitution to VIA for $576.56. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing in that cause number?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to proceed with 2023 CR 3223. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Renee Ortiz who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 3223 for the offense of harassment of a public servant on May 30th, 2023 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
We're going to proceed on the second, number one, Your Honor. On or about the 22nd day of May, 2025, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Renee Loera Ortiz committed the offense of harassment of a public servant in violation of condition number one.
Yes,
How
Your
do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the rest, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number one, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number one?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number one true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're in agreement to find the MTR true, revoke his probation and sentence him to 4 years TDC and run it concurrent with the previously sentenced case.
All right. Any objections to the court reviewing the previous stipulation under this cause number?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to find violation of condition number one true. What has he done on probation? Has he completed anything?
No.
Looks like he did DDRF, but he did not complete it, and same thing with safety.
All right, so here's the question for the court. Why does he keep spitting on people? Because the case that he just pled to, he spat on someone. The case that he's on probation on, he spat on someone. So why is he doing this?
Your Honor. You want to tell the judge?
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Renee Ortiz.
All right, you can lower your hand. Why do you keep spitting on people?
Your Honor, I didn't do it, Your Honor.
No, here's the thing. You're on probation. And what you're on probation for is spitting on someone. The I didn't do it. This is not where you are. This is not the phase of this proceeding because you've been on probation in this case since 2023.
I'm not gonna do it anymore, Your Honor. I'm gonna control my temper.
All right, the court is finding violation of condition number one true. Probation, has he done anything?
But the aftercare was not, other than that, not much progress.
All right, the court is finding you guilty. The court is going to revoke. The court will give you credit for any time served, credit for any time served in successful inpatient treatment. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There is to be no contact with the following: Taco Cabana, Whataburger, Bank of America, HEB, and this will run concurrent with this will run concurrent with 2025 CR 00912. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, so you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And I'll request the therapeutic community. All right, good luck to you.
Your Honor is not willing to sentence him to 4 years on this particular case, right?
No, you aren't. No, I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
8 years, Your Honor, is what I got, 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get credit for all your time.
All right, anyone else who's ready?
Yes. I'm so mystified.
Okay, all right. Did you put your name on the list? All right. Who you have? Edgar Perez. Court is calling 2025 CR 003-228 State versus Edgar Perez. Can I have parties announce?
Melissa Alphabet State.
Adrian Bettis, the defendant.
And are you Edgar Perez?
Yeah.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Edgar Perez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 003-228 for the offense of theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000 on April 25th, 2025 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
On or about the 5th day of August, 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Edgar Eliud Perez committed the offense of evading arrest, detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, to revoke his community supervision and sentence him to 1 year in the state jail facility.
Is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yeah, if it's cool with you, ma'am, yeah. I mean,
Just say yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because you reached a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
I'll get back.
Who's ready? Benito Vasquez. Deputy Lord, could you all make an announcement for Vasquez in the hallway?
Sorry, who's it?
Benito Vasquez. Court is calling 2025 CR 0000208, 2025 CR 0000705, 2025 CR 00228, 2025 CR 08764, State versus Benito Vasquez. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galley for the state.
Michael Call, attorney for the defendant.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 12:02 p.m. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Kitty.
All right, defense, have you had any contact with your client?
I checked the jail records and I didn't see him there either.
All right, state.
We're requesting a bond forfeiture in each cause, Your Honor.
All right. And each cause number, the court will issue a bond forfeiture and remand your client without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Restitution.
Yes. All right, take no more. Who's ready? All right, Vincent Arredondo. Good morning. Court is calling 2025 CR 0075553 State versus Vincent Arredondo. Could I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
John Coons for Mr. Arredondo.
And are you Mr. Arredondo?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
No applications.
All right, Mr. Arredondo, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we are waiving the enhancements.
Any objections?
No, we're very grateful.
Okay. All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to a jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you are giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do so believe.
And do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes and yes.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Did you understand if you're not a US citizen, by entering into this plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed to re-enter the country? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 230 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. The state will take in consideration 2024 CR 012424. There's to be restitution of $300 to Jennifer Aldrago, $2,610.19 to Tehan Tejon, Crossing Apartments. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
So, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plea? State any evidence.
State offer states one in attachments.
We reviewed them and have no objections, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
And when you're done, Judge, I would like to address the jail credit situation, just for clarification.
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And there's something you said you wanted to address?
Sure, Judge. In conferring with the state, their computer system shows that he has 170 days of credit, which is based upon an actual 85 days in the Bexar County Jail. The intent of both parties is that he serve 30 more days. So what the prosecution settled on was 230, which is 170 plus 60. 60 is 2 times 30. What I want to be, just so that my client has certainty about what's happening and so that the court has certainty, we just want to make sure that that is what will happen. We don't want him to actually do 60 more days. The prosecutor doesn't want him to do 60 more days, but that's how we structure the agreement.
All right, so sir, this is what I can tell you. If in coming to how much time you have in, that's calculating that maybe the jail is giving you 2 for 1, which means they're giving you 2 days for every 1 day you have, or 3 for 1. That is not within my jurisdiction. That's completely up to the jail. What I can tell you is I will follow the agreement and give you 230 days in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
But if you're counting on, hey, let me calculate this in my mind because the sheriff is supposed to give me 2 for 1, I'm not in charge of whether you get 2 for 1 or 3 for 1.
Understood.
Now I can tell the sheriff, hey, I want that guy to serve day for day. I know other judges have done that in the past. I don't do that because I try to follow whatever the spirit of the agreement is. So what I can tell you in this case, this is going to be your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 230 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. I'm giving you credit for any time served. Taking in consideration 2024 CR 012424. There's to be restitution of $300 to Jennifer Aldrago. There is a restitution of $2,610.19 to Tejon Crossing Apartments. And there's to be no contact
Thank you, Judge.
with, you're welcome, with Jennifer Aldrago or Tejon Crossing Apartments.
Judge, I'm still conferring with the prosecutor.
Sure.
We might want to clear up that jail credit thing because again, it wasn't the prosecution's intent that he was staying longer than the additional 30 days.
Okay.
So.
And I can tell you from reading the police report, it seems that people are engaging in self-help as opposed to calling the police for help.
Right.
So I understand what this case is about,
Right.
but I can't give you
I
2 for 1.
understand. Thank you.
What I've suggested to the prosecution would be, since he has 85 actual days and she was requesting 30 days, that we make the sentence 115, which is 85 plus 30. And only giving him credit for the 85 that he has, So then he would do the further 30. Yes,
And guys, we'll see Vincent Arredondo has entered. After this, we're taking our break. Yes, we're gonna have to come back this afternoon because everybody needs a break. It's after 12. And we'll go over the document. All right, we'll go over the document, but we're gonna take our break. It's break time.
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, okay, that'd be perfect.
Yes,
May I see the paperwork?
sure.
We're gonna change it from 230 to 200. But we're gonna ask them, Judge, would you be able to write that he has 170 days of credit currently?
No, what will end up happening, they'll have to do it. All right, so your agreement is to be sentenced to 200 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 200 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served, taking consideration 2024 CR 012424. There's to be restitution of $300 to Jennifer Aldrago. There's to be restitution of $2,610.19 to Tejon Crossing Apartments. There's to be no contact with Jennifer Aldrago and no contact with Tejon Crossing Apartments. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Judge. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yes.
Everybody else before judge?
Yes.
Just me. Everybody else before judge?
Hi, thank you. Good seeing you.
My pleasure.
Yes, thank you.